my name is Retro. The first time seeing my channel, I use review cartoon series, anime series, also be computer random, and today will be Central Park Original Apple Plus. Yeah, this new anime series created by the same person who created Bot Burgers, and I finally watched the first two episodes. What do you think of it? Well, it's pretty goddamn awesome because it's a musical that in itself is hard to make a series of because there have been others who attempted to do this and completely failed. Not because they were bad, it's because people wasn't that interested. Because it's kind of hard to make a comical, make it a very good musical, and make the characters likable and interesting all the same time. And this Central Park really does everything in one and perfect. I mean, I was sort of surprised how charming and how entertaining it really was because I really don't like bot burgers. I don't really hate it, but at the same time, this guy who makes bot burgers, who basically copy and paste the same formula to the Family Guy, to South Park, and to many others, trying to be relevant, but this one doesn't. It usually is maybe a 1-2 kind of chemistry he used about burgers. You see some of the characters feel a little bit similar, but in the end it's not because they're the same character, because you use the same kind of chemistry, but it works. That kind of charm, kind of sing just takes you away. You want more. It's just so happy and go lucky, you just enjoy it. Now, the story of Central Park is about Owen and his family who live in the Central Park. Owen is basically the manager and protects the park and try to make it relevant. The only problem is people literally don't care about the park. They go past through it and they walk away and that's it. But Owen's always trying to make facade, make something interesting about it to get people's attention. You understand why he loves the park. That's his whole life. That's his thing. But I love it is also his family is also equally interested, like Owen's wife called Paige. Paige is basically a news hound. She reports things, put it on the newspaper. The only problem is her newspaper kind of job is probably the most lower ranking of all the newspapers. The newspapers nobody cares about, and she really tries, it really cares to make her newspaper or her job very important. She always trying to be on the it go, trying to be that thing to grab people's attention. Like her husband, you can see the parallel of both of them. They want to be more about their jobs. They want to be proven, yeah, this is worth our time, and that itself is very likable and interesting about this character. Now you also have Owen's son called Cole. Cole is sort of a very enthusiastic kid who is sort of depressed because he found a dog. He now had to return to the original owner, but the only problem is he wants the dog back because he's so attached to it. He trying to convince this older woman who is rich, who kind of asks him, can I keep this dog because it's his thing, his like brother adopted dog, so he wants it so bad. But that's basically his arc. Anything else, he's just a very good, enthusiastic little boy. And that's basically the best to describe it because that's the only thing I know about this character for the first two episodes. Now you also have Owen's daughter called Molly, the oldest sibling of Owen. Now, Molly is basically a comic book artist. She draws, but she has sort of kind of hard to talk to people, but she kind of communicates with her own art. And you also love it that when she is her turn to talk or her point of view, she always uses her comic book strips to explain the situation. But it's just so interesting because her little arc or her point of view is always comic book strip point of view. It's always, you just see a black and white and a superhero kind of point of view, and you see how her sort of struggling to communicate, especially this boy she really likes, and she always trying to insert herself to be more outgoing, but the only time she does, she goes one step forward, one step back kind of situation. But I love it. It's her comic book kind of point of view. It's just so interesting and completely different than the rest of the characters. Of course, you have two more characters that need to talk, but they're not always family. Be called Birdie. That he is basically the narrator who breaks the fourth wall and talks to you straight on and sings of everything what's going on, or explains the scenario sometimes. But like they kind of point out that what he's doing and sneaking around is sort of disturbing, but it's not disturbing. Sort of self-aware kind of comedy that makes him super interesting because Birdie is just a fun, lovable kind of guy. You just want to see whatever else he does that is not creepy, but it is creepy, but winking at it, yeah, this is basically a comedy. Besides that, you have our final character, and our main villain will be the heiress who basically is a tyrant around New York because she won Central Park to herself. She could break it and make it more apartments. Why? Because she's a bitter old hag who had too much free time and really doesn't like the park. For some reason, she does give a sort of explanation why. Because she was bullied, because of that simple reason. But once more, that's sort of ludicrous. But at the end, you just go with it because the whole show is just super likable. And the heiress herself is just so very out there and interesting to see also. Besides all that, this series is completely worth watching because it's just so entertaining, especially all the musicals. All the musicals they gave out is just so enticing. You just want to sing with it because you feel the passion. Because it's kind of hard to make a musical of a show if the songs are not that good all the time. One of the big examples is Feelings of First, because let's face it, the one of the weakest thing of that show is the musicals are not the best. It's sort of once in a while because there's too many musicals they're trying to pop out left and right, and this one feels that was slowed down and really concentrate of the songs to really feel if this is a musical, really feel the passion. It's almost felt like an adult version of a Disney animated musical animated series. Yeah, I'm sort of starting it, I'm sorry, but besides that, I can't stop recommending it because I fell in love with this show because it's saying something if a person like me who really doesn't like Bob Burgers really fall in love of this version of basically the same thing but better. Anything else I can't really say bad about it, just super well enjoyable. And probably will not review the full season because I felt the first two episodes really shows how what this show really is. Besides that, I got nothing else or anything negative to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.